What's good, YouTube? Back with another one for y'all. Now, y'all see this going along with that last video. That last one we talked about that fresh CEO situation, man. Had to jump on that one. And y'all heard me kind of reference at some point that I went through something similar before, which is why I was saying I was giving that advice from a position of experience. So straight up, as you can see from the title, man, I went through it before. This girl tried to paternity fraud me, bro. Straight paternity fraud me. Out of all types of things to do, she tried to paternity fraud me, bro. For those of y'all who don't know what that is, basically what that mean is, in CP terms, tried to put a baby on me that didn't belong to me. All right. Now, so just like Fred's situation, it was just, well, I don't know, man. I can't say what he was doing, but I can say something similar. It was a little somebody that wanted to be something a little more important than what they was. You know, it was a little fun time. It was a little fun time, playtime. We would kick it, we would do our thing, bro. And against rules of what I usually have, it's the first time in my life I ever did this. Well, now let me not cap. It's the second time in my life I did it, but this was a situation with somebody I worked with. You know what I'm saying? But we worked completely separate of each other, like barely ever seen each other in the workplace. So anyway, we link up, we get it popping, get a little vibe going, we kick it, we do our thing. You know how that go. You know how that go. And that go on for a little bit. I say like a month or two. And then one day something just fell in my lap. I wasn't even looking for it. Sometimes some of y'all can vouch for me. Sometimes y'all ever had times in life where like some vital information that you needed about somebody you was dealing with just fall in your lap. You don't even go looking for it. It just care package right there. So one day I'm at the job. We had one of them little outside vendors come through to do some work. And long story short, it was a dude who worked with one of them. And he come to holler at me. And just to be straight up transparent, he was hollering at me because he was trying to see if I blow trees or whatever, because he trying to make a sale. I'm like, no, I don't, you know. And then he keep talking and he tell me about this other little chick we work with that he wanted to get at. He was like, oh yeah, I'm thinking about going and shoot my shot and holler at her. Blah, blah, blah. Hey, do your thing, bro. That's all you can do. Shoot your shot. But just know she stand on business. Like she literally own the whole business. And as you see, she the baddest thing in here. So they got a little attitude, but it ain't nothing to do it. It ain't nothing to it but to do it. You might get through it. So I tell him that. He like, yeah, man, I think I'm gonna go ahead and go do it. But yeah, hopefully she ain't cool with the old girl, because I done already hit the old girl over there. Now keep in mind, he talking about this one that I have been clapping on. I'm like, oh, word? You know me. I keep it playing with my stuff. I don't say nothing. I ain't telling you nothing, because don't nobody up there know nothing I got going on with none of that. That's one thing I always do everywhere I work. I keep my work and my personal life separate. I don't let nobody know what I be having going on. So anyway, he just talking, telling me about that. I'm like, oh, for real? Yeah. Then he started going into details, telling me stuff. Just a lot of them details he was telling me, I know he wasn't capping. Once I heard certain stuff, I know he wasn't capping. I'm just like, oh, okay. Hey, that's what's up. And we ended the conversation. He moved on. I never told him, like, yeah, I've been there too. I just kept it to myself, kept it pushing. Now, at this time, this girl be on my line heavy. Like, she always trying to get active. Always trying to get active. Like this person was a real definition of what people be talking about when they say nympho maniac, bro. Manic with it, like constantly on my line. Woo, woo, woo. So it wasn't even a surprise to find out. You know, of course they gonna have that going on. Don't belong to me. But anyway, yeah, so she hit my line one day. I want to say it was around my birthday, and you know what I'm saying. She had a bottle for me. She wanted to come through, so I'm like, okay, whatever. Go ahead, come through. And she come through, we drinking, we chilling. And then I just ask her without telling her about the whole little situation with Buddy. I just ask her like, hey, you got other people you be fucking with? You got other people you be dealing with? And then she was on some like, I don't know, why would you think that? And blah blah blah. You know how they do, playing the role, whatever, whatever. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And then I'm like, I'm just asking, and she asked me. I'm like, yeah, I do, but like not on no regular stuff. But if it's something else, if I in my lap, I'm gonna take it for sure. You know, just being honest to see if maybe she reciprocated. Then when she see, oh, okay, well he being honest about his, you know how they be. So, anyways, then at that point after that, then I told her, I'm like, because she kept, I know, well, why are you asking? Why are you asking? Because it's that guilty conscience of mine. So finally, I told her, I'm like, shit, one of them little outside vendors, buddy was telling me y'all had a little something going on. And immediately she go to line. So in my mind, I'm crossing her off. I'm like, it's over with. After she get up out of here tonight, I ain't doing that no more. Because if you moving like that, and then you can't even be honest about it, you can't be trusted. Because you gonna come through here with something crazy. It just ain't no telling. I don't like dealing with situations like that. When people doing the most and all over the place. Man, it just opened the door for so much shit. Let alone sickness and diseases, man. It be like a lot of drama. You don't know who these people is on that side that they mess with. Just all that. I ain't got no time for it. So I already had it in my head. I said, yo, I'm gonna kick it with her tonight. We gonna keep drinking. We gonna cut up, act the fool. I'm gonna give her that word. Extra work. Matter of fact, I'm finna do some extra credit today, put in extra work. Because after this, I'm finna cut her off and I want her to regret that shit. You know, that's me. That's one thing I like to do. I like to cut people off access to me. I don't do no arguing, no fighting with you, no none of that. I'm just gonna cut off access, and I'm not gonna explain that to you. Not gonna explain it to you. Just gonna cut it off because in real life they be doing what they be doing. So anyway, that's that. That's the end of that. After that goes, it's the end of that. And she really know it too. So that's why, like at the end of the night, when she finna leave, she start crying and playing that little role. Everybody thinks I'm this type of girl. I'm like, bro, hey, keep it player, cool, calm it down, stop it from crying. Sent her by the way. Nah, I stopped dealing with her. I had one of my little old things fall back on me, come back, chilling, kicking it, kind of trying to be on like some serious type of situation. So we vibing, everything cool with that situation, right? Now 3 months later, why little buddy that I cut off hit my line with the I'm pregnant. Nah, bro, ain't no way. I done cut you off. I'm on some whole other stuff. What you mean? What you mean? But she just straight up, yeah, I am. I got in a wreck, so I had to go to the doctor. And when I went to the doctor, they ran my blood panels and found out I was. I'm like, bro, you gotta be kidding me. Then to put the icing on the cake on top of that, she also told me to hit me with the. They also said I got this STD. I don't even remember what it was. It was one of them common STDs, bro. I'm like, bro, I know you lying, bro. So you telling me I might got a kid with you? I don't want nothing to do with you. I might got a kid with you, and you telling me I might be burning, bro? I'm like, see, this is why I cut you off, bro. This is why I don't like dealing with you, little busybody. So after hearing that, immediately, you know me, I go run to the clinic. I go drop that bread and tell them test me for everything, bro. And long story short, with that, I go do that, and all that stuff come back. They was like, man, all your stuff negative. You good? So now at that point, red flag, red light, whatever you want to call it, going off in my head. Bing, 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 bing. I'm like, okay, I already know. Now I really got to question all this because you already knew she had some whole other shit going on. You know what I'm saying? She lied about that. Now you don't find out her ass burning. You not. So you definitely know she had some other shit going on. You ain't touched her in 3 months. She had a whole 3 months to catch that whatever she got. So if that didn't come from me, then it's highly likely this baby ain't came from me either. That's in the back of my head, but I'm keeping it cool. You know what I'm saying? Not trying to ruffle the feathers. Like I said in the other video, when you get in them situations with them, they kind of got the upper hand because it's you never know. You can have them doubts, but it might possibly really be that. So you can't all out just nah, you a liar. Forget you. I don't want nothing to do with you. Go to the little clinic and early terminate all this. No, don't do that. Because you're gonna open yourself up for a world of problems if it actually do turn out to really be that. Like I told y'all in that video about first situation. So me, I play it cool. Don't trip. Okay, but I kind of question it and I let her know off the dribble. Okay, cool, that's fine. I'm not doing no tripping, but I do want DNA testing done for sure. You know, that's one thing. But I didn't make it seem like, oh, it's just because of you, I want that. Even though really that's what it was. I made it on some like, that's just how I am. I'm always cautious. Every kid I have, I'm gonna do DNA testing at birth. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, I'm gonna do my thing, take care of my responsibilities, and we're gonna be good. And she, oh, okay, whatever. And she's like, okay, I'm cool with that. All right. Months go down. Keep in mind, as all these months go through, she begging to come to the crib, bro. Begging, blowing my line, blowing, trying to come through, trying to get back active. I'm like, bro, nah, because you gotta keep in mind at this time, I got second guesses about it. I'm like, man, I don't know if this me or not. This could be somebody else. And the way this DNA stuff works, if I keep getting active with her, you know what I'm saying? That can kind of skew it. It can make it, you know what I'm saying? Me putting my DNA in the situation. Then it'll be like mine and somebody else. And that's when you see the weird tests, it'll be like, you 15% the daddy, like a bitch. Like, how you 15%? But that's how. Anyway, so I didn't want to do that. I'm like, nah. And then also not even that. She just told me you was burning. Why you think I'm finna mess with you, bro? You just told me you was burning. Well, they gave me the medicine and I'm cleared up. I don't give a damn, bro. You was just on fire, hot, lava, bubbling. What? No. So anyway, she doing that. And I'm just not letting it come through, but I'm keeping it cool. You know what I'm saying? Keeping the updates about the stuff. Then her little birthday come around or whatever. So you know me, just keeping on some cool shit. Cause it's a possibility that, that might be me. Her birthday come, I went and got her some little shoes for her birthday. They got like the little baby Nike fit. Her and the baby with the little leotard, little baby leotards with the matching fits with her shit. You know what I'm saying? Type of situation. And I went to go take it to her. Just off me being a cool player dude, this fucked her up. This where really I was like, oh, okay. She acted like she didn't want to accept them gifts. She started acting funny about it. I'm like, okay, well, what's the problem? Why you don't want me to come bring this to you and all this? Is it that you just don't want me to come to your crib? Or you just don't want to accept this? What is it? It's one or the other. So anyway, I'm like, all right, man. Now I'm really questioning this, bro. This is suspicious. So time go on, man. I ain't gonna drag this out too long. Time comes. It's the end of the year. Keep in mind, this happened to me in 2020, y'all. This is during the pandemic when all this craziness going on. So imagine with my mind that I done lost my job because I was one of the first people. I was one of the first people, and I was one of the first people in that first little round. As soon as the pandemic happened, I was one of them ones that got boom axed in that first month of March. As soon as it came, boom, out there. So I'm stressing. I got all this going on, man. And then here she come with this mess. And man, it was just a wild time. So my mind all over the place, bro. Anyway, so now we at the end of 2020. It's time for this baby to be born. Man, when I tell you, she ain't called me, didn't hit me up, didn't say nothing when it was time for the baby to be born. But then after the baby born, sending me all these pictures and why I'm like, bro, you on some weird stuff. So right then, now at this point, I'm like, that really ain't got nothing to do with me. I know it ain't got nothing to do with me. But then I seen the baby. I seen the baby. That's when I knew right there. I said, man, this ain't got what? Y'all see how dark I am. I almost match my shirt. You almost can't even see my dreadlocks hanging out my side. I'm so black, bro. And I got strong features. My features so strong. If you see me and all my siblings on my paternal side, you see my daddy, bro. We all look exactly the same in the face. Like you gonna know. Anyway, bro, I see the baby. Not an ounce of black in this baby. No black at all. That baby came out that thing like me no black puppy. Me no black puppy. Already speaking full Spanish. That baby looked like he knew how to make homemade tortillas, carne asada, salsa tomatillo, all of that. Ain't looking nothing like me, bro. Ain't got nothing to do with me. So I knew then. I'm just like, damn, bro. She really had no explanation for it at the time. Then eventually, months later, we had a conversation, And I'm just like, hey, what's up? Why you done did all this? Why you done played all this game, stressing me, having all these problems, blowing up my phone, doing all this tripping, crying all these emotions, telling me that that belong to me, knowing they don't. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you what this girl hit me with. This really blew me. This would let me know these girls out here can be real dirty, bro. They can be real dirty, real cold. Which I don't think she was just on some trying to play me. I think she just wanted me to be the daddy bad. I don't know why. She wanted me to. That's how these females do. They like, nah, I want this one to be it. I might have messed with that one, but I want this one because he got something going on. He a better option. He more stable. Whatever, whatever. Man, I'm like, mm-mm. Anyway, we had that conversation. This what this girl hit me with. She basically hit me with the only God can judge me. Bro, what? No apology, no nothing. Just only God can judge me. Like, hey, bro, you found and you know that. You know what I'm saying? And that was that. So I'm like, okay, you know what? Whatever. Whatever. It is what it is. I'm not gonna get no explanation for this stuff out of her. I'm gonna just let her move on with her life because I know that ain't mine. Ain't got nothing to do with me. And that was that. That was the end of that story, man. It ain't too complex, but you can see I've been through something similar to this. And this ain't the first one. This is the second one. When I explained to y'all the story of the first one, where this one was just a situation where there was actually a baby, and this girl just tried to paternity fraud me and put one on me that wasn't mine. Wait till y'all hear the story about the one with a girl who just faked the whole thing, bro. Faked a whole pregnancy on your boy. Yeah, it get real. Your boy done been through some things, man. But that was it. That was the story for that, man. That's something, that came to my mind. I felt like I should share with y'all so y'all can understand why I can think and say that I'm qualified to speak on that situation with Fresh because I've been through that. And shit, the way I moved kept me smooth and everything. Like anybody else who knew about anything and all this other stuff, they couldn't say nothing bad about me because they was like, well, you played it cool, you did right, you did what you was supposed to do, but at the same time, you stood your ground and you didn't be on no sucker shit unless you let us sucker you in. You knew to ask for that DNA off the dribble, and you knew to, you know what I'm saying? Now I fall into them little traps, and I be laying with her, and I be being all up under her, letting her, little, you know what I'm saying, like suck you in and sink her claws into you. So that was that. You wanna know? Oh, before I end this, you wanna know the worst part of this situation? Years later, just last year, it's 2024. That situation happened in 2023. That same girl in my inbox in my line trying to get me to come through. You can't make this shit up.